my beanies. Hi, my beanies. I missed you so much. I'm so sorry it took so long to make another video. I've been working like crazy. It's starting to get warm once again. So, how is everybody doing? Truly, how are you doing? If you are listening to me and you woke up this morning, that means you're alive. Give God the praise. Thank Him. Like I always say, He didn't have to do it, but He did. Thank you, Father, for allowing us to still be here. So, you know what I have to say. I love you. I missed you so much. I'm sorry it took so long for me to get back out here. And for the ones that have never heard this before and new, tuning in, my name is Spring, like the season, S-P-R-I-N-G. And this is my channel, Spring Spilling the Beans of Life. Like, share, and subscribe. I'm almost at 100, guys. I think I'm at 75. I'm doing good. It hasn't even been too much yet. So I know it's a slow process and I'm new and people got to figure out who I am, what I like to do, what I like to talk about. But one thing over here, it's no negativity. No negativity. Everything is positive over here. Positive. Nobody's talking down about nobody. We just going to enjoy ourselves and have fun. Less than 30 minutes. So I chose a topic today, and my topic is going to be about mental health. The negativity part of mental health and positive part of mental health. This is very touchy for me because I think we've all faced this once upon a time in our life, whether it was in our younger years or older years. We go through stuff mentally. Some people are a little stronger than others that can handle it better and keep striving and keep moving on. Some can't. They get stuck in a spot where they don't know how to get out. So maybe some of the suggestions and advice that I can give maybe can help you. I have members also of my family with certain issues like we all do. I have my issues as well. Okay? What's been going on with everybody? I'm just hoping and praying everybody is doing wonderful. And thank you once again for allowing me to come into your home. Thank you for just listening. And I ordered my first shirt to see what it looks like. And when I get it, I'll wear it. And then the next step will be the coffee mug design and hat design. So I'm doing a little bit of stuff to keep myself busy. And see, this is what happens when you're single. And you don't have anything going on. My son, I always try to go visit him every other weekend when I'm off. He's doing wonderful, him and his girlfriend. And so it's just me. So I have to keep myself busy. Okay? So y'all know what it's time for. Sip and dip time, y'all. I'm trying not to be too loud. I told I'll be too loud sometimes when I'm sipping my coffee. But you gotta make some kind of noise. You can hear myself swallowing. So get your water, your juice, your wine, your alcohol, whatever you drink. Cause we about to spill the beans. Spring's about to spill the beans on mental health. So I'm not gonna keep you long. I'm gonna go through this as fast as I can, okay? And then I'll think if I'm gonna tell this story about something that I think is pretty funny. But anyway, the first topic I have for mental health, stress. Stress can bring on mental health. You already know. Working a lot, not having a lot of time for yourself. Needing your space is so important when it comes to your mental health. Okay? So it's so important to focus on you. Once you leave your job, you need to find that comfort zone, whatever it is, or if it's when the kids go to bed, you cook, get everybody together, and then you go in your personal space. It'll just let them know, say, hey, mommy needs time for herself. Same thing for your husband. You need time for yourself. You have to have time for yourself to get through that mental issue that's going on, whether you had a good day at work or didn't. It's not in order. This is just the negative part of the mental health. that can affect you. Pressure. You got pressure on you. You don't need to hold that pressure. You need to speak. You need to talk about it. Tell somebody. Even if you have to tell a stranger. Even if you have to tell a stranger. Hey, I'm not feeling good. Mentally, emotionally, spiritually, something's wrong. Something's going on with me. You really need to speak out and don't hold it in. When you hold it in, you make yourself sick. You really do. I've done that. That's how I know. Speaking about experience. Even if you got a best friend, some people can't talk to their family member. Find somebody. They have hotlines you can call to deal with pressure and stresses of life. Okay? Just do that. I think, that'll help you out as well. Okay? 3. Family and friends can also cause issues of mental health. If you got a family member and they're constantly doing stuff and they're constantly telling you their problems, every day is something that they're going through. Everything's all about them. And you're like, you know what? There's only so much I can deal with, I can take. I have stuff going on in my life I need to talk to you about. Let them know, say, hey, I don't mind listening to you. But hey, can you listen to me too? Like, I need to let this off my chest. People like to vent. Venting helps. I don't care what anybody says. Venting helps. So, I'm like this. If I'm listening to you talk about what's going on in your life and what's stressing you and pressuring you as a family member, as a friend, you should be able to listen to me. And I don't know what it is. Some people don't like to listen to other people's issues or problems, but they just want you to listen to them. That's not right. Have empathy and sympathy towards people. If you can vent and get pressures and stuff, you walking away all free because you done loaded everything on me. Now, I got whatever I got going on and all your issues that you done told me that I'm thinking about. So, put a stop to it. Say, hey, I don't mind listening to you, but hey, or either cut them off. Hey, well, let me tell you about me. Let me tell you what's going on with me. And they will be able to understand. Okay? Then we have negativity. Being around negative people. That is the worst thing when it comes to mental health. If you already have mental issues, you do not need to be around or listening to anybody that's negative, that don't have nothing good to say. They always got bad things to say, whether it's about somebody, a family member, their job, their life, just their children, their husband. Nothing's never right. They should have did this. They should have did that. You ain't got nothing to do with that. My thing is, don't bring no negativity to me. Because if you want to talk about somebody and all this stuff negative, I'm going to put a stop to it. I'm like, I don't want to hear it. You woke up this morning. That's something good. Let's talk about that. You have a job. That's something good. Let's talk about that. You have beautiful children. You have a home. You have money in your bank account. That's something good. Don't make stuff negative when it don't have to be. I know everybody get frustrated with life. Everybody. I don't care if you're rich or not rich. Everybody get frustrated with life. But guess what? Flip it. Whatever you speak to me, whatever you speak, that's how your day gonna be. If you start out waking up, arguing, everything negative, nothing's right, that's how the rest of your day gonna be. Negative. Now, who wants to be around that energy? I don't. And I hope you don't either, my beanies. No, you don't want to be around that type of energy. You want that positive energy. Your job or school. The worst. Your job or school is the worst as well as far as mental health that can cause mental issues. Whether you're working with negative people or whether your job is stressful, you have a quota to meet. You're trying to get there and you can't. You focusing on that, whether you may or may not lose your job. For people that have ever worked in a production company, places like that, warehouses, or places like that where you have to put out so many products an hour, and if you're not meeting that quota, there used to be a thing on me when I used to work many years ago in a factory where you better meet this by the end of the day or you may or may not have a job. That is stressful. And that can give you a mental breakdown. Because you like, I live by myself, I have to pay my bills, have a car payment. Oh, I got to keep this job. But you're doing all you can to keep your job. And you may or may lose it if you don't keep up with your quota. So a job and school. You go to school. What? The kids, they stress. They have mental issues as well. You got bullies. There's bullying on jobs as well. Bullies at school. And some kids don't even tell their parents about it. They got to deal with this every day. And then they had the mental illness and breakdown. And then just having issues. They don't want to go to school. They hate school. I mean, you're supposed to enjoy. I enjoyed school when I was going to school. I really did. I don't remember any bullies. At least not towards me anyway. I don't know. Maybe, I think one time, a couple times, when I went to another school. But all that got straightened out. You know, I'm like this. You're not going to bully me. I take up for myself. But you know what the issue is? Everybody don't take up for themselves. Everybody don't do that. Okay? So, when you got issues, even with your children, talk to your kids. How is school going? Go see their teachers. Pop up and see what's going on. You know, it's always a kid that's not going to like you just because. Just because. You may just have a great life. And when I say great life, you have a mom, you have a dad, you have someone that love you. They, on the other end, they may not have that when they go in their home. They might be pretty much raising themselves, you know. So, you know, just have empathy towards people. You don't know, and the kid that your children know, hey, if you got a bully, hey, we're going to go ahead and solve this and get this over with. So they won't end up having mental issues later on and want to go to school and hurt up people, you know. You have to talk, communicate with your children, and let them know, hey, we all have issues. We have a bully, we know what to do about bullies. You know, you confront, you go to school, and you just make sure that everything's legit when it comes to your school or with your job. You have job bullies too, like I said. On one, if you want to have an issue with me, we going to get all the managers together. We go ahead and nip it in the bud. I'm not going to sit here and go back and forth with somebody arguing and fussing. We too grown for that. I'm here to make my money and go home. I'm not here to make friends, okay, with anybody. I don't need new friends anyway. I'm too old for new friends. I keep the ones I got. At least I know what I have. Okay, life itself can be hard itself. Life itself, just itself, every day waking up. You have to push yourself. You have to put yourself in a positivity, in a good light. Hey, what am I going to do today to help somebody? What am I going to do today to make life easier for me, for someone else? You know, speak. You know, when you come into a room, I was taught, good morning. You know, and when I'm at my job and I go in, I speak to everyone. And I don't only just speak, I call their name. When you call their name, they usually look at you because it's personal. That's letting them know, hey, you're not visible. You're not invisible. You're visible to me. I see you. How are you doing this morning? So, yeah, I tend to do that, to let people know I acknowledge you. Not just you, but everyone individually by calling their name, speaking. And my day usually goes great and wonderful. I love my job. Okay? Social media will either break you or make you. Mental issues and stuff going on, I can see it, negative response and a positive response. You know, sometimes you may post a picture or you may post something. Somebody's will always have something to say. Either it's going to be negative or positive. 9 times out of 10, it is positive. People that always post stuff doesn't always mean that they live in a glamorous life. Everybody can pretend. Everybody can pretend about their life. They're so happy posting pictures and telling, ooh, this, ooh, that. It could be miserable as hell. Mental health. If you posting a lot of stuff up there and everything seems to be perfect, we all know the truth behind that. Normally it's not. When I post stuff, I post very happy pictures, of course, and then I detail it with, I thank you, Lord, for, you know, waking me up this morning, or this is the kind of mood I'm in. You know, I try to keep it real with everything I put up there, okay? Try to lie. Because I'm smiling doesn't mean I'm happy, right? I try to push forward, try to do what I need to do, you know, to keep my sanity, okay? As far as social media. And sometimes people don't need to be on social media. Sometimes it will break you down. People are hurtful, and I read comments on other people's and stuff like that. When they have stuff, and I'm like, wow, they really going in on a person. And a lot of times we don't even know the person. How can you go in on somebody and talk ugly about a person you don't know them? But it is what it is. And that's why with my, you know, YouTube channel, Spring Spilling the Beans of Life, I'm talking about myself. So, and so far I haven't got no negative comments. But if I did, I could only this is me. This is who I am. I'm not a fake person. My motto is to try to help and keep people uplifted. We all need that from everybody. We all need that. We don't get it from everybody, but we need it every day. We need that uplift. I need it. Sometimes I be giving it so much, it wears me out. I want it back. Like, help, lift me up. Tell me something good today. Tell me something good that happened to you. Tell me something that, just tell me something good. Tell me something good. That's what I'm talking about. Tell me something good. Make me smile, Okay. Husband and wife. That's bad. Sometimes, and I'm not married, boyfriend, girlfriend. So I can put that boyfriend and girlfriend part in it. Sometimes they can put you in a mental situation. They can have a bad attitude coming in and you're already in a tizzy or like trying to get focused, trying to make things good when you get home. Your home is supposed to be your palace. Your home is supposed to be your castle. Your home is supposed to be your peace. Okay? Your peace. So if you with somebody and every time they come home, this won't right. Stop your husband. Stop your wife. Stop your girlfriend. Stop your boyfriend. Hey, we're not doing this. This is where I had peace. I had a bad day too. So we gonna work it like that. We gonna just stop right there at the door. We in our peace. Hey baby, how you doing? How you doing today? Vice versa. What you want to eat today? Tell a joke or two. Make him smile. He'll make you smile. You give him a hug. You tell him, I love you, baby. We home. Everything that was out there, we're going to leave it there right now. Right now, let's focus on our happiness and keeping peace in our home. Then later on, once you settle down and calm down, then you can talk about your day. By then, everything is good. You laughing. You don't forgot. Work. It's okay. Everything good. You just want that happiness and that laughter. Right? Okay, that's the negativity part. Now we're going to the positivity part. Time for yourself, like I was saying. Make time for yourself. You have to make time for yourself. Make time for yourself. I'm telling you every day. I don't care what it is. Certain time that you know you need that. Read your Bible. I read my Bible. I pray. I talk to God daily, all through the day, at work, when I get up, before I go to bed. I just talk to him daily. I know he's there. I feel him. I'm like, okay, well, we're going to do this, God. I need you to lift me up. I need prayer. I put oil on myself. I go in and I don't just pray for myself. I pray for everybody. I pray for my friends, family, even people I don't even know I pray for. It's not just about me. It's about everybody. When you're out in the world, who you got to deal with. You don't know. You may have just changed somebody's mind from committing suicide. Just by you saying, how you doing today? Give me a hug. I ain't seen in a long time. I care about you. I love you. I don't want to see nothing happen to you. You're a beautiful person. The most happiest person in the world is the most saddest person in the world. Clowns, celebrities, it's a lot. They have it all and not even content or happy. Take a sip. Tell me, am I getting better? Not being too loud, sipping and dipping. Okay. Next, vacation. We all need a vacation. I need a vacation right now. Don't worry, I'm gonna take one. But vacationing. And when I say vacation, you don't have to go all over the world. You can fix your house up like you in Hawaii. You can get your back wall fixed up and little palm trees and fake trees like you somewhere and chill. You can do that. Or if you want to just go rent a hotel, be Airbnb for a couple of days. That's a vacation to me because you're quiet. You have to worry about cooking. You can order food service. Just chill and relax and enjoy yourself. That's the positivity about mental health, what you can do and help you. Laughing. Laughing is the best. Oh, it helps so much. It helps so much when you laugh and enjoy yourself and talking and healing. Going to church. Talking to spiritual people. Having others not just pray for yourself. You can have others pray for you as well. then you realize you're not the only one going through. Everybody's going through. Everybody's going through something, whether it's death, whether it's loss of a job, whether it's loss of friend, family, vehicle, eviction. Somebody's going through some stuff a little bit worse than you, But the good key is about mental health. There's help. There's so many numbers out here. There's so many facilities out there. You have to want it. I can tell you all day long, hey, you just go in there. You need to go. You need to get yourself together. And if you're looking at me and be like, yeah, I do, but then you don't go or try to get help, that's on you. You can't make somebody do something, especially grown people. Help is out there. You're either going to want the help and you're going to really try. Take your meds. If you have medicine, it's okay to take your meds. Take your meds. Take care of yourself. That's including blood pressure pills, diabetes, different type of meds if you got some type of illness or sickness. Take your medicine. Mental health, whatever. Take your meds. You'll feel better. If you can help yourself, help yourself. If you help yourself, God will help you even more. Like you taking that step that, hey, I don't want to drink anymore. Hey, I don't want to do drugs anymore. God, I need you to help me. You see what I'm saying? You take one step, he'll take 10 steps. He's there. Help is there. Hotlines are there. Facilities are there. They're everywhere. You can Google any type of service if you need help. But you have to want it. You can't make nobody do anything they don't want to do. Right? Okay, I'm almost done. Express yourself. Love yourself. If you got an issue with somebody, say, hey, I have an issue with you. I'm not happy right now. Okay. Let them know what's going on. Let people know how you feel. Don't hold it. That stuff will kill you. It'll make you sick inside. It'll cause so much damage within your spirit, your mind, your soul, everything. Your emotions. Let it out. When I'm upset, you're going to know I'm upset. I'm going to tell you, I'm not holding anything. No. I'm going to go to bed very peaceful and sleep peaceful. I'm not going to hold or hide anything. No, I'm not happy. You know why I'm not happy? Because so. This is what happened. I'm spilling the beans. I'm going to tell it, Don't hold your emotions in. Let it out. You'll feel so much better. I promise you. Have compassion for everybody. When I see a homeless person, I don't look at them as like they swindling me out of my money. Remember, I don't have to give it if I don't want to. But guess what? I choose to give because I have compassion. Whether they faking or not, that is not my job to sit there and figure out, is this person really homeless or not? I don't worry about that. Because if I was out there, whether you believe me or not, I would hope somebody would help me as well. So I don't mind giving to homeless people when I have it. And that's real truth. Anybody knows me, they know how I feel about homeless people. I always think they're angels anyway. But that's just me. But I want to thank you all for listening to Spring Spilling the Beans of Life. I've missed you guys, my beanies. And hey, like, share, and subscribe. Come on, become a beanie for life. So right before I go, I got a story to tell. Okay, so, when you're in school, there's always a teacher that you may have a crush on, whatever you think the person's handsome. And I had this teacher. Of course, I would never say a name, but if anybody went to school with me, I guess you kind of figure it out. Okay, I had a crush on him, this and that, right? So through the years, I would see him after I got grown, whatever, blah, blah. I would see him like in public. We would always speak and blah, 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 this and that. So he was, let me see. During that time, I think I was like maybe 45, 46. He was 70, 71. But he really still looked good. It wasn't no regular looking 70, 71-year-old. I would, flirt with him, whatever, this and that. So one day, all right, people, he invited me to his house. Now, mind you, when I'm looking at this man, this teacher that I was crazy about in school, and so he was the cutest, I'm still looking at him like I was when I was a little girl when he was my teacher. Clearly. He wasn't looking at me like I didn't know. So, get to his house. He's a perfect gentleman. Everything's fine. We're talking about old times and watching the news and just talking about the other teachers and are they still living or what's going on with them and this and that. And it's still, like I say, he's still attractive and still nice and good. We're just talking, having a good time. So then I probably stayed there maybe a little bit over 2 hours. And then everything went left. So when it's time for me to go, I get up. He gets up. We embrace. He hugs. So I'm clearly letting go. He's not. I'm like, uh-oh. Which way is this going? So he was still holding on to me, right? So I'm like trying to pull myself from him. I'm like, oh my God, Lord, if you get me out of here, I won't never come back here. And he would just hold on. So finally he released me and I'm like, oh my God. Just trying to get to that door to get out. So then when I turned around to walk towards the door to get out, he comes from behind me. And his hands are like this. And I'm like, he's walking behind me, like, you know, somebody walk, drag my, and I'm like, oh my God, am I going to make it to this door? I'm like, and I was like, I didn't know what to do. Like, it just caught me off guard so bad. So bad. So finally I got to the door. And I'm steady trying to get there. He just holding and squeezing my breast. And I'm like, oh my God. Never again will ever come here again. And, I just looked up to him and everything. And I was like, oh my gosh. But anyway, I finally got out the door. Honey, I couldn't get to that car fast enough. I was like, Speedy Gonzalez. I got to that car. I called my sister. I was like, oh my. She said, that's what you get. You running that man house. I didn't know. But let me tell you something. When you're looking at somebody like that, you teach you, I was not ready for that, and I did not know that was going to happen because he's just so respectable, and I know I didn't leave nothing on to that level. So no, I never went back to his house. He would still call me, and sometimes I would answer, sometimes I wouldn't. But the moral of the story is people change when they're not home, when they're out in public. They're a whole different person. And going to their house, they could be a different person. So ladies and gentlemen, be careful when you go to people's houses and people you think you may know. Sometimes, and I'm trying to look for a point of view, a respectable point of view, as far as what was he thinking when he invited me to come to his house. Was he thinking that I was going to be with him like that? And I was totally, like, mentally like a little girl all over. That's like I was 46 and he was like 71 when I went to his house. But clearly in shape, still looks nice and everything. But I was not. I was like, wow. I've always had a crush on this man when I was a little girl. He was my teacher. But it wasn't like that when I came to his house. I came to sit and chill. We had the best time, conversation, everything. Just when it was time for me to leave, that's when he got all touchy, happy, grippy, and all that stuff. But no, I never went back anyway. But anyway, like, share, and subscribe. I'm almost at 100. Come on, guys. Thank you. I love you. I've missed you. Till next time, this is Spring Spilling the Beans. God bless, and hope to see you real soon. Thanks.